Hey everybody, welcome back. It's us, the Two Talking Fools. We are just two average, and I mean average girls taking their phone calls to the podcast.
Okay, that's a little extra, but whatever.
Okay, so for those of you that are listening on audio, just audio only, we're in the car right now because we are headed off to another field hockey game, really just enjoying each and every last one of these with seniors. But we're in the car, and ideally we would be at our studio right now.
Girl.
Because I was in there yesterday. I was doing some work. I obviously did the merch order. And I was just like, dude, we literally have the coolest spot. Even my mom went in there and she's like, this is beautiful. And I'm like, yeah, like we get so creative with, it's not a very big space by any means because we don't need a big space. And I just want to shout out quick to Dave.
Oh my gosh, we love you.
We got a couple people we got to thank in this podcast real quick. First and foremost, we've got to thank JPJ. Okay.
JPJ, buddy. Thank you.
JPJ.
Thank you for giving us a chance.
The first opportunity we ever had at a space as just two up and coming podcasters.
And the inspiration behind our name too.
Yeah, because that's true. He is the reason we call ourselves the Two Talking Fools, because he literally would be like, what are you two fools doing? And we're like, wait a minute, this makes sense. So JPJ, also my brother, thank you so much for the opportunity to have our first spot. Awesome. And now we're in this new spot, and it just offers us, it's first of all, you'll notice like it's better for the audio overall. It's a more soundproof room. And then we're just whatever. And it's just it's not an upgrade. We're just moving. We're evolving. And
it gives us, it's a different layout too to have a store.
Yes, Shaba.
Yeah. It's different. It's a different layout. That's really what it is.
When you guys come and visit, you will feel like I have a pair of slippers there that I'm leaving just there so that when I get there, I can put my slippers on. And it just feels like you're at home. So whether you come over, we're not the Keurig kind. We decided that together. We're like, you know what? Let's be the whole pot of coffee, because maybe you want more. You know, we just want to make a whole pot of coffee, you know, get out some treats and let's chat. So I could technically, like, it's so beautiful. I can't even wait I just can't wait for you to see it.
That's so nice.
So, okay. So like so Sunday was Shaba's birthday, 40th birthday. We haven't even had time to talk about that. Friday, I got the news, but we didn't do anything till Saturday, and we went balls to the walls. So literally when we made that funny ass video where like where we're announcing that we've got this new place, and it literally took us 8 million tries. That's because we were so friggin' tired. It was 10 o'clock at night.
We were done.
I had like 3 platefuls of Hang's food because Hang's was back, and we're like, you know what? What's the first meal that we're going to have? Okay. You guys are probably wondering, first of all, no, they're not wondering this, but I'm going to tell you anyways. I think I want to talk about what we were just talking about. Maybe this is the start of season 6. I feel like we should just start season 6 now. So season 6 is starting now. We have evolved. We're transforming. We're two caterpillars. But we realize something as we're getting, as our audience is expanding, because it's not about us. It's just, we hope you fall in love with what we're saying, who we are, what we're doing. But we also know that we could do more and be smarter by having people on. Also, we do want to be in the community and things like that. And there's somebody that we knew that loves our community as much as we do, and also would love to do outreach, and also believed in our podcast, what we call a passion project. And so I think I would just like to announce on this, our first executive producer is Lala.
Yeah.
Focus on the road.
I am focusing.
Well, the reason
listen, Miss Daisy, I'm focusing, Miss Daisy.
Wait, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I've seen I'm sure I've watched that video.
It was a lovely movie. It was beautiful.
But remind me.
I'm Morgan. I think it was Morgan.
Who would we be right now?
I would be Morgan Freeman, I think.
And what was his name?
I thought it was Morgan Freeman.
No,
if I'm wrong, oh my gosh, it's going to be horrible.
Yeah, he was the driver, but what was the driver's name?
I don't remember.
How fast are you going to go in this thing? I prefer to be at 75.
I'm at 75 right now.
Okay. I'm not a big speeder.
No, I'm at 77.
Okay, so she's going to kill me. Shaba's going to kill me.
I got it, buddy.
So
I got it.
Here's the thing.
It's a nice tail.
You like it? Are you comfortable in this? Because you're doing all the driving.
This is like really nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, you guys. So
yeah,
we're trying to work smarter and harder.
This is really.
So when I'm in the car, I have been discussing this a lot lately. When I'm in the car, I think of how many minutes I lose because I have to drive, and like we can be getting a podcast done. So I also asked Lala. I said, Lala, what do you think about as executive producer? What do you think about you being like the driver? Because Lala drives a big truck.
Yes, her truck is nice.
And I also know how much she loves. Oh, why am I getting so close? I also know how much she loves her truck.
Her truck is really nice.
So I know she's going to protect us and the truck at all costs. She's not going to make bad moves. She's not going to drive silly. I don't.
It's a nice truck.
And I want to be in something big. So she wasn't opposed to it, but of course I would have to pay her and we're not there yet. So, but she'll drive us around. She has limits though, she said. Like she wasn't going to go. I had a meeting in Old Saybrook and she's like, I'm not going to Old Saybrook.
Nice shot.
So because Shaba is co-host. Because Shaba is co-host. I'm like, dude, you have to be the one doing the driving. You're going 80 miles an hour.
Dude, I got it.
We are not the same people. First of all, I have one tire that's a little low. So just, it's fine. True friendships begin here. They're tested.
Could you imagine though, if we were doing this right now in my car?
No.
Oh my gosh. Don't get me wrong. I love Indy. I love her so much, but she is a very small car.
She is I feel like I don't technically even fit in her.
She's small and she's low. You know what I mean?
She is low and she's not slow, but she is small and she is low.
Yeah, but she's mighty. That girl can drive.
I can tell you the difference right now between Shaba and I is Shaba goes way faster than I do. And that's not a bad thing.
I'm at 76 right now.
I know, I'm such a granny pants, but we have to get used to this because, okay, so the thing is that when I tell you guys that we spent so many hours getting this place set up that you wouldn't even imagine, I should have done a time lapse to show it, Shaba.
Oh my gosh. We should have when we first went in there to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we should have as we started working on things. Then we should have as we were putting together the lamps and everything. And then when it was finished, but it's okay. It's all good.
It's all good.
It looks beautiful. Oh, we didn't finish shouting out people. So we started out with JPJ.
Oh, you're right. Shaba, good.
As executive producer.
Very nice. Very nice. What is this guy doing? Okay. And then the other person that we need to shout out is Dave, our new landlord.
Yes.
And
thank you, Dave.
I mean, just for having,
I saw him earlier.
Did you say anything?
I said, hey, I was like, hey. And I asked him if he ever has a day off. He said he's not working right now. So I told him I didn't see anything. And then he told me they would be over to put up the sign. And he's almost thinking of rewiring the sign so that there's a switch. And so there's a switch for the lights inside. And then there's a switch for that sign. He's thinking of having them rewire it. So that there's two separate ones. That was today also at lunch. We also need to thank Enzo.
Yeah, so Hubs really came through. He came to the studio. He hung up Tupac. He hung up Leo. He hung up who was the other guy? Oh, it's
all the pictures and stuff.
Yep, he
put together.
He did everything. Yeah. So thank you so much for that. And Nessa, thank you, Nessa. She helped. She was moving stuff. She was lugging stuff.
Hey, that kid's a beast, man.
Oh,
somebody I say pint size. That kid is strong as heck.
Dude, and also, I also want to say a special thanks to Prucker Excavating for just being the best neighbors.
Okay. And
Like,
Studio 85 for
and Studio 85!
You guys. They reached out to us.
You guys, when you're talking about it, like, where's the ideal place to be in a studio, have a podcast studio? It's where other creatives are.
Yeah. We're excited.
So, Two Talking Fools is under Studio 85. I think it's amazing. Like, I love it. Like, we need to get Studio 85 merch.
We have the best neighbors. We really are the best neighbors. They're awesome.
This is really, if you would just keep it down, like, honestly, Shubs, like, the thing is that, we have to be extra careful.
I mean, oh, you mean like the moaning and stuff like that when we're doing ridiculous noises to embarrass the crap out of each other?
I was thinking more about you driving, but...
Oh.
What moan? Oh, okay. So sometimes in videos... Oh my gosh. Sometimes, I want to get rid of this. Look at this. What did that? Like, what is that? What is...
That's like when I shake my arm. I'm like, what the heck? Is this what 40 is about? Take it away.
Take it away. Beautiful night tonight. The other thing too nice about the studio is like, it gets dark now around 5.
Yeah.
It's 5:30, sun's setting. And then before you know it, once we do that, whatever that stupid fucking thing is, daylight savings time.
So stupid.
I don't even know.
Yeah. So stupid.
Do you remember earlier today we were talking and you're like, I have a topic I want to talk about?
Oh, yes.
Could we please talk about that?
To this. So, I don't know how to title this because I don't want to just talk about a specific group of people, but I'm just going to let the audience know what the conversation was about. And then I guess we can go from there, right? Make it just natural, right?
Sure.
So last night, messaged your girlfriend, who has a teenage daughter. She was stressed out because she was in the process of getting her daughter a car, wanted to get this car really bad. I won't get into too much details because, we have listeners that might know who it is. But anyways, so she was stressed out because, she's thinking she never does enough. She feels like she can never do enough. She can never be there enough because all she wants to do is make sure she's giving her kids, especially the youngest, which is her daughter, the world and then some, right? Because, they deserve everything, right?
Of course.
So she's just really hard on herself, just feeling like she's never doing enough. This, particular person works a lot. Not only does this person work quite a bit, they show up when they can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fast forward to today, talking to another girlfriend, and this particular girlfriend's going through some tough things right now, with an ex, and has kids, children, and a successful career, and is just doing a lot.
Unfortunately, a lot of people deal with this. It's a reality. Yep. It's just for her and so many others.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she is feeling like she's not doing enough because of the situation. She's almost being told that she's not, and just nonsense. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I feel like, and I can only say this as a mom, but I'm sure dads feel the same way, and that's why I didn't want to just group certain people. But I feel like as parents, okay, especially when they get to be that teenage stage, right? We have to be a little bit kinder to ourselves. We have to extend ourselves some grace. And I think the reason why it just kind of spoke to me is because you want to do everything for your kids. You want to be able to be there for everything. You want to provide them with everything. You just want to give them the world and then some, right?
Thanks.
And for some people, you want to give your children and be able to do things for them that you didn't have the opportunity to do or have as a child yourself, right? And when you don't hit a deadline of getting something, or if you can't go to every game or every play, or, you don't make enough money to do this, right? Then you feel like you're inadequate, right? You're in a relationship. Relationship is working. The ex doesn't like the fact that this relationship's working, whatever the case is. You're feeling like you're a failure, right? I just think that as parents, especially to teenagers, we have to extend ourselves some grace. We have to. It is exhausting because not only do you have to make sure, right, that you're taking care of yourself as a human being, right? Just take care of yourself first, right? Because you have to make sure that you're able to then take care of your kids, right? Then, for some people, right, you have work, and I'm specifically speaking about teenagers. Then you may have active teenagers that are involved in sports. They could be involved in the arts. They can be involved in whatever the case is, right? So then, not only do you have to provide for that, right? You then need to be present for that, right? You need to be present for that as well, right? And then add on, if you are a parent with multiple jobs, right? Then you want to make sure that you're present and there for your kids, even though you do have to work these multiple jobs to survive. And then add on, if you are a parent that volunteers or tries to stay active, whether it's in the kids' school or kids' sports or whatever it is, right? There's so many moving parts that I feel like as parents and teenagers, we don't extend ourselves free sometimes because we feel like we are not doing enough. I don't know if it could be like a comparison, like, so and so was able to get this car the second they turned 16 and you couldn't get your kid a car, so you're feeling defeated or whatever the case is. I don't know what it is, but I think, again, as parents and teenagers, we have to extend ourselves grace. Are your kids good people? If they are, fantastic. Are your kids doing well in school? If they are, fantastic. Are they healthy emotionally, mentally, and physically? Kudos to you. If you have those three things, then you are doing a fucking damn good job. Okay? A damn good job. And if you are able to then, on top of that, make sure you show up, make sure you're doing what you're supposed to at work, and doing everything else in between, you are a bad motherfucker. Okay? Do not forget that. And that's what I wanted to say.
The other day I was having a discussion with my mom, and I was talking about how I feel like this generation, and this is my opinion, don't come at me. I feel like our generation, we wanted to do better than our parents. And I think for our generation, it's not for everyone. I'm just generalizing here for the conversation. I feel like a lot of us determined that we were doing better by wealth and material items.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay. Now, I come from the silent generation. I actually skipped a generation technically because I'm a late in life child. But I was raised by a generation where, and let me just give you a couple for instances here. My dad was always home by 5 o'clock. We ate dinner together every single night. My mom was a homemaker. And honestly, if we calculated, like her and I were talking about, if we calculated the worth of what her income should be based on being a homemaker, it would supersede every fucking.
It would have been in 6 figures.
100%. That's exactly what I said.
It would have been in 6 figures.
That's exactly what I said. So then we were talking about that. Now, in addition to that, when Christmas came around, I remember this. The JCPenney catalog came, the Macy's.
It was a big deal, yes.
KB toys and frickin'.
It was everything.
Yeah. And so I would circle some things I wanted, but I know that my parents at that time would spend about $200 on me. And I can tell you that I know, well, I think it was average, Shaba, believe it or not, because sometimes I'd go to school and I'd hear about what other kids got, but I always felt I knew, like, at the end of the day, for me, yes, I liked what I got for Christmas. I was like every child, but I also loved, the family stuff and that too. And so I felt, totally fine with that. The problem with today is, this is what I think, and I'm saying this as somebody who is guilty of it, so I'm speaking to myself,
right,
is that I think we forgot what was most important. I think we forgot that family, right? Faith, family, eating dinner together, finding time, communicating, talking. It doesn't always have to be a monitor. We instead of iPads, the kids were out playing on bikes. Things were different. It was a simpler time. You also weren't going to Dunkin' Donuts every day. You weren't doing that. Mom made dinner. Once a week we went out to dinner, sometimes twice a week, because my parents were kind of like a little bit older then anyway. You know what I mean? But we always had our routine. And and it was a good life. And now I feel like everybody's working to try to get that house, to try to get the thing, to get the more expensive car, to we're chasing. We're chasing. And even when we do become wealthy, which the goal of wealth should really be to get more time, because time is the ultimate currency. Time is the ultimate currency. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is now is that we forget that time is the ultimate currency. We just put we put wealth, materialistic things as our highest currency, and that's a problem. Yeah. And it's unfortunate. I wish going back, I would have done many, 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 many things different. I wouldn't have lost hindsight, what really mattered at times versus chasing that dollar, chasing that giant, trying to build an empire. And I got to be honest too. Like with the podcast, it's, for us, it's like, for me with an only child, for some, it's like, yeah, you're going to have empty nests. Well, the podcast actually gives me the ability to kind of have purpose, give me that extra thing to kind of fill in the void. Plus, I'm not going anywhere as a mom. Parenting don't stop at 18. So, but anyway.
And actually, not to cut you off, I love what you just said right there. Parenting doesn't stop at 18, right? No. You're never done, right?
Never done.
So on top of making sure that you're raising healthy, just good individuals, right? Another thing that you want to make sure, or we all want to make sure we're doing, is that we're preparing them to also be independent, right? To be able to go out into the world and do what they need to do. Work a full-time job, go to a trade school, go to a 2-year, college, go to a 4-year college, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
But provide them with the tools in order to do that. So if we've done all of that, then we're successful.
And Shaba, we've talked about this too, like even as friendships.
This is saying 1C, which is spring.
Keep going, baby.
I need to do 1D.
Yeah, stay right here.
Right?
No, stay right here. Do not get off this exit.
Okay, perfect.
I thought you were the driver. But anyway, yeah.
This is telling me 1C, bro.
Yeah, 1C says 3/4 of a mile.
Right, but that's in Springfield. We're going to Windsor.
It doesn't matter. Exit's 1C. You still have to get off the Springfield exit.
Right, but why not get off?
Because this ain't no.
That's on like.
And then the other thing I want to say just to this person, and I don't know who it is, but I will say this: if your kids, right, can look at their childhood, look back and look at their life, and they have memories, they have many traditions, they have things, they remember doing this with you, and it brings them joy, and you guys had a healthy childhood, what else matters? You know what I'm saying? What else matters? You cannot chase the dollar. It's you got to have money to survive. But if you're happy and your kids are happy, don't let the outside pressures, and there's lots of them, when you're scrolling TikTok and you're watching your favorite families who live out in Utah and, just have a $2 million home and every day their life looks happy and joyous. Yeah, no, that's pressure. If you think that your life should look like that, your life
not
should.
Everything that you see online
is 100%. So, money is just like really one thing. So don't be hard on yourself. Like
time is the ultimate.
That's it, baby. Time is the ultimate currency. Don't be hard on yourself. And I think that I'm glad that you brought it up, Shaba, because I do think that is easily one of the most important conversations that we have with women, men being, mom and dad, whatever the case, grandparents. Don't put pressure on yourself just because of what society is deeming us as successful. If your kids don't have the newest pair of Uggs and your kids don't have a cell phone, that's great. It's even better, and you'll all benefit from it. So yeah, that's all I had to say about that, Shaba. But that is a very good topic, my friend. We're getting close, Shab. So I think we should probably get off this podcast. Boy, you are the best driver. Look at this. Look, like how lucky am I? Like co-host, producer. Well, technically executive producer and
it's all those road trips, bro.
So we should do this cross country. Like, I feel like people would love this.
Oh, dude, if we did a cross country one, it would be hilarious.
You're going to shoot me, but I did see, like, Enzo sent me a message, and it's something about John Adams something. Like, we might have to pull over and put something new into the navigation. You know what I mean? Because I don't...
Wait, he said John Adams?
He said something. I think we should pull over really quick, like, right here. Like, on... Oh, I didn't mean like right here. I thought maybe Ludlow Road where it was quiet. Oh my God. So how is it going with the new, oh my God, how's it going with the new driver? It's not going good with the new driver. Oh my God. Lala,
What's safer than a church?
dude, Lala, please, please, please tell me, please, you're going to take over soon, right? As soon as I can like pay you to do this, please.
Okay. What's safer than a church? You know what I mean?
Okay. I should probably look. Write in something here, right in the navigation real quick. John, just start writing John and see what pops up. So we don't have to say goodbye. So we don't have to say goodbye to our friends.
Hold on, I'm just gonna look at the schedule. Hold on.
Oh, she's so good. She's so high above me. She's so lovely.
Oh, it's Jack O'Brien Stadium. We're fine. I typed in Windsor High School.
Oh.
Yeah, we were fine.
Okay. Just, you are the best. She's the best, you guys. But yeah.
Cleopatra.
Joan of Arc, Valentine's
I really like this car. I really like this car.
So high above me.
It like drives so nice.
I know. Sometimes I let Patty take it at work too.
Oh my gosh, what does she say?
She loves it.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Okay, look at Grandma over there just living her best life.
Oh, she's so cute.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
With her
Go,
socks.
Grandma!
Yes, queen.
Was
yes,
that?
With her sock.
Oh, it could have been Grandpa too.
Wearing the nowadays. Where are you teaching? Where is this supposed to go back?
Yeah, I think we were supposed to get off there anyway. We should have taken a left here. Is there maybe, and then we're just going to end it here. Like if there's any brands of vehicles, never needed much. GMC, Chevy, you guys got anything big that we could, we're looking for brand deals. All right. Shameless plug. All right, guys, we will be doing another one after a field hockey game for the way home. Shaba's always riled up after the games.
I am.
And she's my driver. So peace. TwoTalkingFools.com. Watch, listen, share. A lot of things going on.
A little too fast.
That was a little fast. Shaba's much faster driver than I am. I'm a grandma and that's all, but I trust her. So anyways, take care, guys. Love ya. Updates about hours of operation, new studio, soft opening coming soon. All the love. Bye.